Welcome back to the show, Extra Rich. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button next to it so you're notified whenever these videos drop. On the menu today, we have woman tells story of how she exposed a Lakers player for cheating. Ooh, okay. Let's hop on into it, shall we?
This player cheated on his girlfriend. So this happened back in January. I just got out of a breakup a few months prior, and I saw that there was a basketball game happening in Dallas. It was a Mavericks-Lakers game. So I googled the Lakers roster, and I went ahead and followed this one dude that stuck out to me, and that was super cute. At the time, he didn't have any pictures of him and his girl on his page, so I assumed that he was single. Why did this man follow me back right away? And he messaged me like, hey, are you living in Dallas, or are you from there? Like, what's up? Where you stay? I was like, yeah, I live in Dallas. He was like, bet. He was like, I'm hopping on the plane right now. We're on the way to Dallas, but we play tomorrow night. But I gotta see you tonight. I'm like, okay, bet. He also said that he was gonna throw me some tickets to go to the game. I told him I'd probably just go alone, so he just sent me one. Later that night comes, he ordered me a black truck, and I went to the hotel that the Lakers were staying at. This was my first time meeting him, so whenever I got upstairs, I was super nervous, but everything was pretty cool, you know, at first. We were listening to music, we were talking, getting to know each other. You know, he was opening up, telling me stuff about his family. I know he was just making small talk. Also, I forgot to say, but he asked me if I wanted to spend the night with him. And I was just out of a breakup, so I was like, hell yeah. After small talk, he changed the music, and I was like, okay, like, I gotta bust it open now. Sorry, TMI. He was super sweet, super respectful, but one thing I'll say was,
bro, what? You just met this dude and you just like, oh, yep, time to bust it open. I mean, that is just a wild, bro. We live in a wild world now, bro. We live in a wild world. Like, she already knew what time it was. She was like, oh, yeah, he done changed the music. Yep, time to bust it open. Oh, my goodness. That is diabolical right there. Diabolical, man.
I was like, hell yeah. After small talk, he changed the music, and I was like, okay, like, I gotta bust it open now. Sorry, TMI. He was super sweet, super respectful, but one thing I'll say was I really couldn't take it, literally and physically. I'm not the type of girl just to be doing anything with anybody, you feel me? Last time I did something was something with my ex, so it really wasn't that enjoyable. So after that, you know, we just called it a night. He ordered some food. We just chilled, talked even more. And then early in the morning, he did tell me he had to get up and go practice. I ended up going home because I left a few makeup products at my house, and I needed to also get a Lakers shirt for the game because I didn't have anything. It's kind of ironic that I wore a Lakers shirt for this video, but anyways. So I get ready to go to the game. I go, and my tickets are super close. Like, I'm right behind the goal post. I think that's what it's called. The player that I was with actually was injured, so he wasn't playing that day. So the game had ended. I went home. I literally had so much fun, like so much fun. Every time I go to an NBA game, it's always something new. Like, I have a blast. The next morning, I wake up, and he's like, hey, we have another day here in the city. Like, we should link up. We should go do something. I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go do something. I'm down. I love it all. Guys, why was I getting ready to get dressed to go out with him? And he was like, I need to tell you something. I was like, okay, what do you need to tell me? Y'all probably know exactly where my mind went. I was like, oh my gosh, like, are you dirty? Exactly do you need to tell me? We're strangers. We're strangers. Unless, like, it was like, oh, I fuck with you, you know, but it's like, come on. Guys, this man was literally like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, why didn't you tell me? Y'all, this man is like, well, actually, I proposed to her, but we're working on things right now. I was like, what in the world? Like, what devilish activities did you just have me partake in? I'm over here thinking this is a single man. Guys, so I went to his Instagram, I did some deep digging, and I found this girl's page. I messaged her, I was like, hey girl, are you dating this guy? Because maybe she would have been like, no, and I'm like, okay, then I'm good. Y'all, why did this girl reply back to me like weeks later? She was like, yeah, why, what's up? I was like, oh, girly, whenever he was at this away game, like me and him saw each other, I did not know he had a girlfriend. This girl gonna talk about some, why are you in my phone? Just leave it alone. How long ago was it? Like, I thought you just wanted to know, Bookie. I was so confused. Like, I was confused. Like, do you not care? Y'all, she literally was like, thanks, but no thanks. Have a good rest of your day. And she blocked me. She blocked me. Like, sis, there's no way somebody's coming to me as a woman and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. When they have screenshots, videos, everything. I think sis just honestly was there for the bag. I don't blame her, but damn, he was overly going, y'all. To this day, they're still together. He started posting her, thank goodness. So hopefully, like, he's done with the roaming around. But whenever stuff like that happens, I just remind myself, it's not athletes. It's just any man in general. Don't trust a man in general.
I mean, Goodness gracious, bro. There's so much that I can say about this. So, first off, just got out of a relationship, and you just right into going to some stranger's hotel room to bust it wide open. That's crazy in and of itself. But then also, like, you out here trying to snitch. You think these NBA players, women don't know what it is that they doing on the road? Like, who are you fooling, bro? Like, they all know. These are NBA players. These are guys who, on average, are 6'7". I think is the average height for an NBA player at this point. 6'7", NBA player, millions of dollars, all types of cash, can buy you the purse and that, and send you on about your bit, bro. Yes, chicks is busting it wide open for these players all day, every day. We done all probably heard a story or two of somebody, girl getting bust down by an NBA player. We done all heard these kinds of stories at some point in time, right? So yeah, his woman knew what time it was. She knew what he was doing on the road. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but she knew what was happening. Are all NBA players like that? Of course not. There's gonna be outliers, but I feel like a majority of them on the road, clapping some cheeks. I'm just saying. So, like, to then try to ruin that man's relationship, I think it's crazy. I think that's crazy. Am I wrong for that? I think it's crazy. I ain't saying the dude was right? Cheating on your woman is wrong, but still, like, to go and try to ruin this relationship just because you got bust down? like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Talk about bitter. Like, that just sounds bitter to me, you know? Like, take your loss, take your L. You got your cheeks clapped and got nothing in return for it. Take your L and go on about your business. It's the way that I see it. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Be careful out here, though. It's a lot of folks that's out here that's like that. She ain't the only one. It's a whole lot of chicks. Fellas, be careful. Be careful, okay? If your chick say she going to a game, oh boy, you might want to advise her not to go or just let her go, okay? And you know, make sure her stuff is packed when she get back, because I done heard some stories of NBA players, a dude sitting courtside with his woman, the dude go use the bathroom, the NBA player sends the ball boy over to your chick to get her number. The ball boy brings the number back to the NBA player, and now he calling her, texting her, hey, you know, I'm in the town, you know, hey, I could buy you this purse, this, that, bro. Yeah, nah, not going. Be careful out here. It's all types of crazy stuff going on, man. Chicks busting it wide open for a dude they just met, and knew what time it was because he changed the music. Oh, man, that's diabolical. And it's really diabolical to try to ruin that man's relationship once you figured out you was just a smash and grab. Like, come on, bro. Jeez. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with me on the not trying to ruin his relationship? Trying to ruin his relationship is crazy. Like, you can tell him that he wrong. Like, bro, you in a whole relationship and you try to do that with me. Like, nah, that was dirty. You shouldn't be doing that. You know, like, tell him that he wrong, but then to try to ruin this relationship is just crazy. And honestly, I feel like most NBA players, most of the women that are with NBA players know what it is that they're doing on the road. I mean, I feel like that's just common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's just common knowledge. I ain't saying it's right, but it's just common knowledge. You know, it's a lot of chicks out here that's just going, throwing it. As you just heard there, throwing it. So, yeah, man, fellas, be safe. And ladies, if you got an NBA player as your man, you know what time it is when he on the road. Unless you traveling with him, he probably into something. And that's just facts. Y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments. Make sure you guys smash that like button. For the algorithm, I would greatly appreciate it. Stay safe. Peace.